Hello friends, hearty welcome to MTasia TV, that is Emerging Tech Trends and Startups in India. This is brand new series called Self MBA and Startup MBA. Let's start with the video number 1. What is strategy? Understand the basics of business. Let's see what you're going to learn in this video. What is strategy? How strategy derived? How it helps? Why is it required? Who defines the strategy in any company? Can strategy change? Examples of strategy. Issues with strategy and how to overcome that. So the business strategy is a precise set of plans, guiding principles, actions and goals that describe how a business or a company will compete in a particular market or markets or any region for that matter. With the product or service that they create, how are you going to compete with your competition in a particular market? That's what the business strategy has to tell you. The business strategy is a documented plan on how a company is setting up to achieve their goals. What are their goals or how do they achieve it? Typically, strategy contains how to deal with your competitors, target generation, needs and expectations. Strategy can identify the trends and opportunities in future. So what does strategy mean? The commitment to set of policies targeted at achieving some related competitive goals. That is strategy. It tells you about how to achieve your business goal. That is what the strategy is going to tell you. Let's see how strategy helps you. Why is it required at first place? How does strategy helps you? Strategy clarifies objectives and priorities to all employees in the company. To all employees, it clarifies the objectives and priorities. So strategy brings that alignment among different cross-functional teams of the company, very diverse group it can be within the company. To all of them, the alignment required is what strategy brings. Strategy brings that focus required on the goals to be achieved by team. What is that common goal the team has to achieve? That is what strategy is supposed to help you. When strategy is adopted in the organization, it generates a desired pattern of decision making. Basically, the strategy can help to introspect your company progress, strengths and weaknesses. The way it has to be structured is that it can help to introspect your company progress, strengths and weakness. That's when you can grow. What strategy going to facilitate? Basically, strategy facilitates the smooth operations at various levels in the company and coordination between different cross-functional teams. Within the team, the various levels as well as different cross-functional team of the company. That is why the need of strategy. That is what strategy facilitates. The strategy helps you to transform your company vision and plans into action. Strategy helps you to derive those actionable points. So in that case, how is strategy derived? Let's understand. The business strategy takes many factors into account, like market and situation. How is it? Competitors. What are the competitor products, presence, strength and weakness? Business environment. Even the geopolitical situations of any region or country. This is what strategy factors into account. When it is being created, these are the factors you must consider. What more should you keep in mind while deriving the strategy? The company must also consider its own strengths, weakness, teams and teams expertise, roadmap plans, and even the financial situation. All these should be factored while deriving your company strategy. So who defines the strategy in the company? A strategy is just one element of the overall strategic direction that leaders must define for their organizations. Strategy is mandatory for you to run your company. So who defines? The strategy is formulated by top management such as board of directors, investors, C-suite executives. But nevertheless, The top executives must also collect feedback and inputs from all functional heads, department heads, champion employees of the company before concluding strategy. Remember, you got the top team. Their feedback is mandatory for you to consider the overall corporate strategy or the business strategy of your company. Let's learn, can strategy go through changes once made? The strategy should be flexible enough to handle changes in the situation or business. Any change that is happening in the situation of the business or any of the factors that you saw previously in the video, the strategy should be flexible to change. It must adopt the changes in the market or even based on the new strategy from competitor can trigger changes in your company strategy. Let's see the examples of the strategy. A functional level strategy is nothing but the roles and responsibilities assigned to teams. Roles and responsibilities assigned to team to support the business level strategy, the organization-wide strategy. This is what the functional level strategy should support. Example, a functional level strategy could be to task a UI designer to come up with a brand new UI UX proposal based on a particular partnership theme. Based on a particular new partnership that happens in the company, if you are informing your UI UX designer to come up with a brand new theme, that can be a strategy to improve your business. Another example, if you take the IT strategy, the information technology, the team strategy, it is a comprehensive plan that describes how technology should be used to meet the IT and the business goals. An IT strategy is written document that details the multiple factors that affect the organization investment to use the technology. So what are the examples of best strategies of the world? Let's take an example of Tesla, the car company, electric car company. You know, Tesla has business objective of mass produced, affordable, but best featured electric cars. Mass produced, affordable, and the best featured electric cars. Tesla's supply chain strategy was one of the most brilliant strategies that you can see today. You know, for an electric vehicle, the batteries would present the biggest technological hurdle as well as big bottleneck for mass production. So what Tesla made? Its strategy to take complete control of their supply chain by investing in battery manufacturing. With this, Tesla gets flexibility of material used for battery making, do innovation in battery technology because the battery is crucial for any electric vehicle. Strategy about choosing one of the available option. While doing strategy, it is not about selecting one out of the few options that you have it on the table. It might be about thinking of a brand new option using combination of couple of options. Example, to buy or not is not just the two options that you may have. Leasing and trying before making final decision can be another option, and that is a strategy you have to make. So what are the issues around strategy? Let's learn that. The first and foremost problem of strategy is that organizations do not define the strategy correctly and they don't articulate it well. They don't scope it out well. They don't consider all the factors they're supposed to consider. Don't make goals as large and complex. That makes it confusing to all employees of the company. Establishing clear goals across teams will help in more clarity on priorities and responsibilities. The third one is lack of alignment. Imagine even if a best strategy on earth is defined, but if all stakeholders and teams are not understanding and are aligning to the defined strategy, then there won't be any success. Hence, Ensure that your departments and all leads are aligned so that the leads make the entire team aligned with the strategy. The fourth one is track the progress. How do you track progress on the strategy made? Using spreadsheet won't help you much. And consider to use tools like Achieveit or Tanix kind of tools. As much as you can measure the progress, you can make improvements or eliminate bottlenecks, problems, and constraints. Let's learn what are the types of strategy.
Imtasia TV.
Okay, what are the types of strategy? First one is business strategy. The business strategy of your company focuses on how your customer will experience your business. It mainly describes how a company will approach the marketplace, where to play, how to win. All this is captured in business strategy. It tells you where to play, which customer segment should we target, which geographical locations and markets should we target, what product categories and services will be delivered to market. So the second type of strategy is operational strategy. The operational strategy is about accurately translating the customer-centric business strategy into actionable implementation plan. Whatever the business strategy that was defined, how do you take that into an actionable implementation plan? That is what is operational strategy. So the operational strategy answers like which capabilities to be targeted to create, which process needs a redesign, does company get the right people with right skill set? All this have to be defined and clarified in the operational strategy. The third type, transformational strategy. This strategy focuses on how your technology can enable and transform your company business. The transformation strategy is mainly about true digital business model transformation. It is not about automation. This is typically driven by project management office, PMO, organizational development, and consultants. So friends, what you learned from this video today, you understood what is strategy, how strategy derived, how it helps, why is it required, who defines this strategy in the company. You also saw can strategy change and examples of strategy, types of strategy. So friends, hope you like the Imtasia TV YouTube channel, brand new series, Self MBA and Startup MBA. Please watch this series to become a self-made MBA.
Please like, share, subscribe, and forward. Thank you.